Chat. Chat. What is popping, man? How we doing? How are we doing, chat? Welcome back to the streams. Let's get this shit started, man. How's everyone doing? What's good? Mr. Spion. Crypto Maniac. Who's here? Come say hi, chat. We love a good come say hi over here. Levi, what's good? Mr. Eugene. Raze is here. Woo! What's good, Jay? Discipline, what's good? All right, chat. A lot of potential today here. Let's get the stream started. Fire it all up. All systems go. And we're live. Chat, what is good, man? What is good? Hopefully you guys are all good. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. So it's an interesting one today, man. It's an interesting one. You know, this was clean earlier on. What's good, Mr. Jar, Rosie, Gay Manado, Gareth, full margin Friday, let's go. Yes, sir. Not quite, but it's a nice little clickbait title. So, chat, let me do a real quick analysis. We've got a lot of potential here. So, weekly time frame closing here in about 9 hours time, so you got like half a day left, is bearish right now. I honestly thought this was a liquidity grab. It doesn't look like it's going to be. Looks like we might have a daily push down and then a continuation back up afterwards. Sorry, on the weekly, not the daily. Daily time frame does have no top wick, however, though, so daily flip could be in the question here, to be honest. But realistically, I think you might just see something like this where you have like a doji candle and then a bearish one after it. So we can see you're tapping into a few decent levels down here towards 42. Strong levels of rejection on the daily. 4-hour close bullish previously after tapping into some major levels as well. But you do have to remember the structure is all bullish here, right? Structure is all bullish here. So realistically, need to be a little bit careful with that one. 2-hour, same sort of thing. 2-hour actually looks great. If it closes like this, sells are not bad, to be honest. But let's drop to the 1 hour. Take a look at our levels right here. See what we can do. So, chat, 44 is a key level, I believe, right here. Yeah, 44 is a super strong level. So I'm expecting that to be tapped potentially again before we make a move up. The 1 hour currently has no real top wick. It's just like a weird push down here. But I would probably now say we could potentially have a level over here. There. 56. 30, yeah, 56. Perfect. Clean level right there. Yeah, oh my God. This is nice, chat. This is nice. We can maybe put it a little bit higher. 57.3 around this area here. Anywhere above here is going to be good for some buys to continue up. So 57 flat actually is going to be a decent area for me to take buys. After you do close up above there, you should tap into like 65-ish. Yeah. So that's decent, to be fair. Now you got lower highs. Wait, what? Bro said lower. Bro says bullish and shows bearish structure. Oh, I just said the wrong word. My bad. Yeah, the structure on the 4 hour was bearish. I obviously just got it wrong. You know what I meant though. You saw the lower lows and lower highs. Anyway, if we do close below 44 here, chat, you have clean traffic all the way down towards the 28s, right? Literally clean traffic. So either way right now could be good. If you close back above 57, you have a bit of a break of structure here, which means we can potentially get the buys above. But if you do close back below 44 here, those sells look very decent. Alternatively, chat, if we get like a strong bearish closure on this 1 hour, which right now, by the fact we're flipping, doesn't really look like it wants to do it. But if you do get that, and then you get like another liquidity wick, we can take the sells down to come all the way down towards here. This is the first day though, chat, where I'm seeing price and I'm thinking, not bad. Previously, the last couple of days, it's been cooked. But to be honest, right now, we could be chilling here. Currently up 2 pips in a pineapple, in every pineapple, up 400 pips, W. Where's the cat? Bro, the cat has had a bad day today, I can't lie. She's, she had to go to the vets to get like vaccinations or some shit. But she did not enjoy it. My girl took her to the vet and apparently she hated it. Anyway, chat, we are flipping here on the 1 hour after grabbing a lot of liquidity. So there's an opportunity for a push up here. an opportunity for us to have a little push up. But anyway, chat. I'm a sis, bro. Nah, I just said bro in general for chat. But yeah, bro, in my opinion, is a gender, not gender neutral. What's the word? Like unisex term. Bro means everyone. What's good, Dan? How's it going, brother? What's good? What's good? We can all push and pull. We can all pull a bat. When you got time, can you review my trade in Discord? Yes, sir. Please don't start talking about gendering. I won't. Spion, I saw your trade. Chat, by the way, let's try and keep the trade review channel just for the reviews, right? If you want to discuss them in the trading floor. It just makes it a lot easier. Spion, I saw this shit. It was... What time frame was this on? The 1 hour? Yeah, here, right? It's pretty clean, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, don't apologize, G. It's all good. That was a clean sky dweller there. Quite aggressive though, but nonetheless, it formed very nicely. Chat, if we close above now after grabbing all this liquidity, it's a decent possibility we take a continuation up towards these highs up here, towards 65. Sick from work, but feeling a little bit better, so I thought let's get my laptop up and see if we can get something. Yeah, W, bro. W mentality there. Yo, I need to put some socks on, I can't lie. Got cold toes out here. Ayo, yeah. I knew that was coming the moment I mentioned it. Chat, I can't lie. I got the aircon on. And yeah, my toes are getting cold. No socks is kind of crazy though. I will admit. I will admit that. I identify as a microwave, so no, bro. Okay, my bad. How is this 15-minute going to close here, chat, though? You got 4 minutes until the 15 does close. Realistically... Oh, 5-minute bottom wick first. It all comes down to this candle right here, I think. It all comes down because you respected these highs, right? So realistically, if you do make bearish structure right now, there's no reason you shouldn't continue down towards the bottom of the range. But if you do close back above, then guess what you've got here? You have a market structure shift, right? You have lower lows, lower highs being made, and then you would suddenly go ahead and make higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Once you close above here, kablamo, all the way back up. That's what you'd be expecting, right? But we'll see. 5-minute pushing down, 15-minute might flip here. That was good, ruled. Yo. D, what's good, my brother? Ooh. I didn't have a mentor, really. I just learned off YouTube, bro. Like, quite a few different YouTubers. 15 minutes closing here in about 2 minutes, chat. 5 minutes has a small area at 33.55. Let's see how it reacts to it. I think it's a strong area, to be honest. 33.55 is quite strong. The only reason I have my level a bit higher up is because if you look left, there's a few levels on the 1 hour 57, right? But 55, realistically, a closure above 55 makes sense too, right? 30-minute looks way better on 57 though as well. Do you like Migos? Relatively, I think they're okay. I don't really listen to like mainstream music that much. Kind of listen to just I don't know. Chat, did you guys see that some like a group of people, I was about to say a country there, but a group of people broke into like a UK military base today? How insane. Like, just literally civilians. and they just like vandalize a shitload of planes. How is our military that weak that like 2 Donnies can just jump in? Insane. And it was also the people that we're kind of helping. Kind of wavy. I mean, actually, in this case, probably not helping, but... Yeah, bro, like, the UK's cooked. Our AF base can't even, like, keep out a couple of people on bikes. This just happened? Yeah, I know. Like, I'm pretty sure it happened... Oh, it was like an hour ago, maybe. On scooters, bro. They were literally on scooters. What do you think of ETH SG, up or down? Bro, I'm hoping it goes up, bro, but I can't lie. I don't really know. If we can close bullish here on the daily, it looks a bit better. Weeklies... This is just abysmal, right? It's just ranging. If it was an airport, then all right. Even an airport is a bit crazy, but yeah, like it'd be a bit better. But not a fucking military base. By the way, that's the biggest UK military base, the RAF base that we have, I think. This shit, bro. Bro, they literally... Nah, it's gonna hit me with an advert. No way. Effortless luxury living in Cyprus. Any of these are always shit, by the way. Never buy a development off like one of them. These Donnies just broke in on a fucking... Oh shit, did gold just rip down? Yeah, it did. They just broke in and started spraying shit. How insane is that? On literal electric scooters. That is crazy. Anyway, chat, yeah, gold is pushing down here. 15-minute no-top wick as well. Seems a bit like a liquidity grab. US 30 just ripped up. Gold dumped. Something must have just happened here, chat. That looks like liquidity to me. How much liquidity have we grabbed here? Nearly 100 pips. Senior, Iran is ready to discuss limitations on its uranium enrichment. Oh, that's bullish for the dollar then, right? Bullish for... Kind of bearish for gold, actually, but... That move was actually eaten up within a second. So we'll see. Yeah, it's kind of bullish for the dollar. Raze is like our newscaster. We need to eventually, when the streams get to a higher production level, right? We're about to I'm about to be like, right, we're gonna go over to our financial correspondent, Raze. He's in the field, and then it's gonna be like, cut to Raze. He's gonna be like, yeah, SG, I'm here in Iran right now, and so fucking funny. It's looking dangerous. Bro, the TRLS news channel coming soon. That's crazy. I saw that. I saw that message. What's good, Mr. Cryptomaniac? I'm doing very, very well. How are you? Chat, how's everyone's week been so far, though? Just full margin all the Apex accounts? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, chat. Hopefully, hopefully you guys had a good week so far. I've had 2 trades this week. I'm up about 4K on the week. But like, yeah, it's been a decent week. I can't lie. 7% on the live, you know. What's good, Will? How's it going, brother? I need to get these beats, by the way. We need to work something out on that. Been a hectic week preparing for christening tomorrow. Oh, W, bro. That's going to be sick. Exciting stuff. Chat, look at this 30-minute though. This 30-minute could be very interesting here. If you close like this, you probably should continue down towards the bottom of the range, right? Same as the 1 hour, to be honest. You do have some levels over here to the left though. It's a bit choppy within this range. Trying to make a decision here. Gold is, right? Just above B, W jar. As long as you live to survive, right? That's all that matters. Does Apex offer FX assets? You can trade currencies, yeah. You can trade currencies, you can trade gold, but it's on futures, right? Had a listen, yeah. I had to listen to 1 or 2. They seem good, bro. I can't lie. Minus 0.5% this week, but last week was up 8%. Aha, W. Well, then it doesn't matter, right? You're playing with house money at that point. Chat, I've been getting, actually, wait, don't worry. I'm playing Padel tonight as well. I'm fucking gassed about that. This is going to become my new... Chat, eventually, we're not even going to trade anymore. You're going to see SG, professional Padel player. And be like... I'm fucking sick at it as well. Nah, not really. Like, I'm decent, but if I came up against anyone who actually played, like, properly, I'd be cooked. I guess that's the same with any sport, though. Chat, if you haven't played it, I would recommend it. I reckon it's one of the most fun sports I've ever played, and I've played pretty much every sport there is out there. I'd put pure paddle I've never played. Yeah, you'd be cooked. It's addictive? Yeah, it really is. Like, it's actually crazy addictive. Especially now I got, like, Playtomic, which is, like, where you can play against people and you get, like, a ranking and shit. Polo? I've done it once, yeah. Not very well, because it's really difficult. Just as, like, fun. Oh, I've never done water polo. But I've done regular polo. Once. What's good, Dale? How's it going, brother? Chat, if this 30-minute closes below here, most likely you're going to continue down. Obviously, it's a 1 hour closure as well, but it looks nicer on the 30. But I do expect us to see the bottom of the range being tapped. Potentially, like, down towards here. You got some decent bearish structure here. Now that's Tory. Maybe. Yeah. Chat, make sure you drop a like on the stream, by the way. 60 of you in here right now. I appreciate it very, very much. It's free. It takes 1 second. But it really helps out, right? Especially with the fucking copyright, not copyright strike, just channel strike in general. Like, I got a community guidelines strike. So if you guys show some love on the page, that should help us push through that, to be honest. What's good, High Life? How's it going, brother? I wonder actually if I got... Got rid of that yet. Chat, 7 minutes here to the hourly close. A lot of potential here today, though. I can't lie. The sales look good on this hourly as well. They don't look bad at all. Problem is, you got like 50 pips of room to the downside. Stops are going to be like... That's a 1 to 0.5. It's not terrible. Just trying to see if they actually got rid of the strike that I had. I don't think they did. Sick. Well, chat, we might be cooked. No, I'm joking. This is really interesting here, chat, because we're not pushing down, right? If that was a liquidity grab, first of all, if this was a liquidity grab here, you probably would have seen an instant rejection and then a continuation up, right? But you haven't seen that yet. And also, if you'd grab liquidity off here enough to push down, you probably would have filled the range by now. So it's going to be very interesting. We do also have comics open here in about 20 minutes or 25 minutes. No news today as well, I forgot to mention, but no real news. There's an orange folder at 3:30, so in 30 minutes, but I don't think that's going to play much of an impact, to be honest. Only thing really is comics open, because yesterday was a bank holiday, obviously. So normally, when you see the markets open, you get a lot of volume coming in, because then obviously you've got yesterday's orders being filled as well. So realistically, anything could happen here. A lot of potential though. Let me actually go and open my broker. One second, chat. Ooh. Expelliarmus. Right, we're in business. We are in business. Swear to God, I nearly just clicked sell by accident. That would not have been good. Four minutes. So the 5 minute ended up just closing. Oh, no bottom wick here. You're starting to make a push towards the end of the candle, which means realistically we could fill the range here. But that no bottom wick might play an impact as well. I don't mind the sells here, to be honest. Wick entry? Maybe. One concern is you haven't really swept much liquidity here. You swept a little bit, but came up above the highs. Do we need to come down and grab some areas from below here as well in terms of liquidity? Maybe. You are kind of in the middle of the range right now, which I'm not the biggest fan of, chat. I don't really like taking positions in the middle of the range. But look, let's see. Obviously, the higher probability trade is going to be to wait for the closure below or above, right? That's bread and butter, highest probability right here. Structure does look good though, I can't lie. We might also, chat, I'm predicting this now, I think we might just get a pop down on the open to fill the range, no top wick. Potentially. I honestly was looking at sells when we broke this low, right? A bit of an impulse entry, but it was just before stream. I didn't really want to take anything, but that was actually probably a decent position. Like these sells right here, after you rejected twice, broke the low. Yeah, that wouldn't have been bad to fill this range downwards. Like that. Problem is now you're tapping into another area here. Like there's a minor support right here towards 47.5 as well. But let's see what happens here, chat. You got 3 minutes till the open. I was looking at that, but I didn't get enough big enough top wick. Yeah, I think that was one of the main things as well why I didn't take it. But I've seen this play before. I've seen it play out a lot, and to be fair, it did work quite nicely. 71 pips there. See what we do when we tap into 47 here. Oh, I guess we're going to push straight through it. Chat, what did I say, by the way? Last minute push towards the bottom of the range? What did I say, man? This is going to be awkward then, because if it closes here now, you need to see another closure below here next. Maybe it could be on the 30 minute, to be fair. But now you're relatively overextended. I'd love to see a closure below, but if it does it on this one, first of all, it's just going to run straight down, I believe. And then if you do it on the next one, you're obviously going to have to wait till the next 30 minute, which is fine. But it's just whether it runs before it or not. Problem I've got now is you've kind of filled the range here. You're starting to reject as well. Like you've now realistically got 20 pips of the range left to be filled. But yeah, this was actually quite clean. Problem as well that I saw when I was taking this is like 1, 2, 3, 5 minutes in a row with no bottom wick. 3, 5 minutes in a row, no bottom wick. It's horrible. Really not nice. How is this 1 hour going to close though? You got 1 minute. Chat, by the way, I started my cut. I mean, I'm not really going that aggressive. I'm not even counting calories, but I've kind of started cutting for summer. A bit late, to be honest. We're pretty much already in the middle of summer, but I'm about to get shredded. Just you wait. Give me like 8 weeks, 6 weeks, something like that. It's gonna be. Because I realized like I've built a solid base now, but I need to shred down a little bit. Chat, look at this, 20 seconds, we're pushing down. Very interesting. Why is it so hot in my room, bro? I have aircon on. Boom, 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 boom. How do I turn this off? Got a nice entry on EU just now. W, bro. Okay, there you go. Did you move out of the UK? Yeah, about 6 months ago, bro. Okay, chat. Close bearish below all the levels here. Bottom wick first as well. Should see us fill the range here, to be honest, at least right now. It's a crazy 1 hour candle, though. Very, very bearish. Should have some volume coming in here as well now. You got NYC open here. Where you living now? Cyprus. What's good, Scratch? How's it going, brother? So we are pushing up here. You kind of left no bottom wick on the hourly candle as well. Like, it's a tiny, tiny one. You broke the lows already. 3 pip bottom wick on this candle here. So, oh, if this could work, that'd be great. Yeah, like, very, very difficult. NYSE opens in 1.5 hours? Yeah, it does. It does, it does, it does. No trades so far this week since FOMC? Fair enough. I didn't get any before FOMC and then I got some after, but yeah, man. Wait, chat, let me okay, that looks better. Way better. Holy shit. Nice. I want to change this. Wait. Kind of just staring into your guys' eyes right now. I can't lie. Okay, that should work. Nice. Had a few setups, but trying to stay strict. Yeah, fair play, bro. Honestly, like, if it's... I made a video about this the other day, but if you're seeing your setups print, even if it's a decent setup, sometimes the conditions are just not right to be taking trades, right? So, yeah, it's not really a problem to sit out the market if you're not 100% confident. I think it's actually a good thing to do. Euro USD, bro. What setup did you get on Euro USD? Let me guess. You caught sells. Or maybe you got buys down here, actually. Yeah, no, you took buys down here. Or like here. So we're kind of making a range here, though, as well. Like, look at this. So, chat, we realistically closed respecting on the 5, this area here as well. So you could be making a range in between these two levels. 15-minute did close below its level, though. So, again, this is where gold is sort of indecisive right now. It needs to make a decision on which way it wants to move. If it wants to move out of the range, that would be great. We need to see liquidity being grabbed from one direction first, though. You technically did grab it from above the range, so maybe if we get closure below, that's a little bit better. You've not really got any liquidity grabbed from either side, though, to be honest. It's kind of not ideal to be trading this right now. I want to see some more cleaner setups. SG, can I see your background colors, like the hex values? It's just the standard ones, bro. It's just a gradient of this one here and this one here. Pretty standard, to be honest. No grid lines. And yeah, that's it. I thought the second color was custom. No. You're good. You're good. Chat, what are you guys up to this weekend, though, as well? I don't know if I have anything planned this weekend. Next week, I'm going back to the UK for a bit. When do I go back to the UK? A week today, I go back to the UK. So we'll still be streaming on Monday to Thursday. I think Friday there's going to be either a London stream or no stream. And then Monday, Tuesday, no streams. And then Wednesday we'll be back. Gaming this weekend. It's a good plan. I don't have a position unless we get a good bearish close before 44. Yeah, man. I think that's valid. Going on a date? Ooh. Don't tell her you're a profitable trader. This guy's just got his little 5k payout and he's going to splash it on a woman. No, I respect it. Yeah, man. In Brum right now? Why are you in Brum? What's good, Malinko? How's it going? Silver looks like it has the exact same setup as gold, but everything is set up like there is a range, if you know what I mean. Not really, bro, to be honest. But let me have a look there. Yeah, it does look a bit... I'm not going to lie. Silvers look pretty clean recently to trade. Like, it does look like there's decent ranges. This, though, fuck me. If you traded this, that is literally like a pure week of consolidation. That's horrible. Yeah, that is not nice. Full margin? Full margin. I'm going in. Unfortunately, nothing because of the foot, but I will watch the 24 hours of Nordschleifer. What's that? What's Nordschleifer? I don't even know how to... Is that the race? Yeah. Oh, the longest section of the Nürburgring. Okay, sick. Any trades this week? I've had 2, both off stream, I can't lie. What cars do they drive in this? Oh, sick. Like, GT2s? What are they? I don't even know, just modified as fuck. Then the AMG GT, right? These are sick. Oh, it's a GT3, okay. Why do they drive a GT3, not a GT2? If you guys said the GT2 was faster. Oh, it's like categories, okay. Bro, you got Aventadors and shit on this. That's crazy. Flipping here on the 1 hour chat. Try not to mention GT2/3. Challenge impossible. He actually got me. It's higher or faster? GT3 is faster than GT2 overall. GT2 only faster than... Ah, okay. Fuck knows. Chat, you guys, like, bro, you're confusing me. I just see nice, pretty car, goes fast, sounds good. Thumbs up. That's all I care about. I'm not like a petrol head like you guys. Just like, is it pretty? Does it go fast? Does it sound good? Is it from a brand I know? Good. Yeah, 1 hour's flipping here, chat. You got no real bottom wick on this, though. So, chat, we're setting up nicely, though. If you give this, like, 20 minutes, if we close below here, I realistically see us pushing all the way down and filling this range here. There's no real reason why you shouldn't, to be honest. Every single time you close below here, the minimum you tap into is 36 here. Right? Yeah. Chat, if we can close below here, this is going to be super clean. Like, really, really nice. Hopefully, though, I don't know if we'll get it, but you would hope that we could get that closure below, liquidity grab, sell from somewhere like this, right? And then you want to be taking the sell, like almost a wick entry from somewhere up here. Stops above the range, TP down here at the bottom. That's what I would want right now. But like, I feel like it's going to be a lot to ask. Bearing in mind, we just grabbed a huge top wick on this 1 hour here. It's only 36 pips, but it's still going to be a lot to ask, in my opinion. TRLS GT3, trend line. Bro. If we could get that, that'd be next level. Can't lie, bro. Just give me a standard fucking 911. I'm chilling. Or give me a Turbo S. Even, bro, the 718 is actually hard, you know. I was looking at this recently. The 718 is actually super cold as well. Because they're a little bit cheaper as well. That's more realistic. Not realistic, but more doable. They're actually super nice. Like, wait. Like one of these bad boys. It looks way sleeker, you know. That's a GT4 RS, but still. Little wing on the back. It's like way lower to the ground, or at least it looks it, right? That's Porsche Sport entry level? Yeah. Bro, but the thing is, right, you say Porsche entry level. I know what you mean, but like, there's no real entry level, is there? Like, real talk. How much is one of these in Cyprus? It's going to be like a couple gazilli. Yeah, like that's the basic one, right? Oh no, it's a 4 litre. Is that 77 euros? 77,000 euros is not crazy, but again, it's like a basic model, right? This is this one looks hard. I saw this one before. It's in the Porsche garage. I drive by it all the time. They're pretty sick, I can't lie. But it looks mid inside with this though, I can't lie. This looks tapped. Anyway, chat. I'll kill someone for that Porsche? Yeah, trust. Chat, 2 minutes here to the 15-minute closure. Structure we're making is bearish here, which is good. If we left a wick on this candle, we might have been in here right now. Unfortunately, we didn't, right? But you might have seen something like this, right? Like a nice little wick entry from up here. Actually, I probably would have wanted a tap into this area, so we probably would have missed it. But again, that's what I'm looking for anyway. Like the closure below, little retest. Should be fire, to be honest. Bow, bow, bow. There is an area here as well that we're rejecting off of. Hey, any Porsche is good? German engineering? Yeah, can't lie. You're probably right. you know about Praga Bohemia? What is that? Straight to Google. Checkmate limited production hypercar. Wait. Yeah, bro, I don't like the look of these. Well, nah, it's obviously nice, but like, bro, is that street legal? It's not like a, you can't just drive that down the road, you know what I mean? It's got a GTR engine. That's insane. Faster than the V12 Aston Martin Valkyrie on one ring. That's pretty insane. Chat, 15-minute closing here in 20 seconds. Is that when a baddie just gets plastic surgery and looks like an alien? It's insane. All right, 15-minute close, like weird, weak bullish, kind of hybrid closure there. Nothing we can really do with that, to be honest. Best thing we can do is just wait right now. You in a position? Nah, I'm actually not. I just put this on the screen just to illustrate what I wanted to get, but nah, I'm not in this. I'm waiting for a closure below here, below 34.41. If you get that, then we're looking very, very good here. Very, very good. One second, chat. Yo, chat, if you guys have any questions as well, now is the best time to be asking me. Because we literally have some time to wait here. Most likely we're going to be waiting until the next 30-minute candle anyway, before we get a position. So if you guys want to know anything before the week ends, final stream of the week, make sure you are asking those questions, because otherwise there's no real point in pulling up to the streams if you're not going to try and learn, right? Remember, the kids in school who ask the most questions are always the ones who do the best in their exams. Trading's no different, right? You should treat it like an educational thing rather than just a hobby or entertainment, right? This is a career. Sounds serious, but it's true, you know? It's literally a career that you're chasing. So if you were trying to learn to be a lawyer or learn to be a banker or anything like that, right? You'd go to uni. If you didn't understand anything, you know you're getting tested on it. So you'd go and ask, as many questions as you want, right? That's the whole point of it. I'm not even going to read that, Jay. 10. When you come to South Africa, probably soon, to be honest. At some point, I will come to South Africa. Pause. But no, yeah, at some point I will, because I have friends out there. I was actually going to move out there at some point, but I decided not to, and decided to move to Cyprus instead. Bruv, GU buy? GU, GBP USD. Yeah, you could potentially buy that. Actually, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. You got bullish market structure on GU as well. You ever gonna come to Miami? 100%. 100% I'll come to America at some point, but I need to stack some bread first. At the minute, I've got goals out here that I want to do first before I take any other trips. Last year, I literally, I probably like did 30 different trips throughout last year. It was the first year where I was making serious money, and I went a bit crazy with it. This year, I'm focusing on building some serious wealth, right? So I'm not taking any trips yet until I can achieve some goals that I have in the back of my mind. But once I set myself up a little bit nicer, we'll start the trips again, start the vlog trips, all that sort of thing. W Mindset, thank you, bro. My win rate went up by 15%. What, by coming and asking questions or what? If so, that's a huge win. Any plans having a trip in PH? Where's PH? PH. Phoenix? Press that like or have 7 years bad luck. Crazy, but yeah, press the like. Oh, Philippines. Yeah, okay. Yeah, at some point, bro. At some point, 100%. I need to go. I want to check out Asia as well. But you had a 15% win rate increase after watching the streams. That's insane. That's really impressive, bro. Good shit. What's good, Nicholas? How's it going, brother? I'm doing very, very well. How are you? Hopefully you are good. Both beaches here are good. Both beaches. You have 2 beaches. Both, bro. Amos, am I late to the stream? I hopefully haven't missed a lot. No, you are good, my friend. We're just waiting for a position here. Gold is a bit stagnant right now. We are waiting for a continuation to the downside here, which we are seeing right now. Gold is the 30 minutes starting to flip. You should add one more pair. Gold is ranging. Nah. SG, do you trade both funded and live at the same time? No, I do not. I trade one at a time. So I'll either trade all of my funded accounts or I'll trade my live account. That's the way I like to do it. You don't want to be... Firstly, the reason being, right? If it's both Forex, then you can use a copy trader. It's okay. But if you're... Like, for me personally, I have funded accounts on futures and then I have live account on Forex. Different platforms... So I'd have to execute on 2 different platforms and manage on 2 different platforms. First time I tried that, I got cooked. So, yeah, man. What's the best funded? Currently, I'm working, or I trade with, and I'm technically working with, Apex and ACG. So if you want to trade on futures, Apex is the best by far. If you want to trade ACG, if you want to trade Forex, ACG. And the codes you can use are down there, right? Code TRLS and SG, respectively. When you come to Finland... Bro, I would love to, honestly. I would love to. For gold, both of them, you can trade gold on both of them, bro. But if you're used to Forex, then go with ACG and use code SG. You'll get 20% off. Do you reckon in future you would move to fully live and use the profits as capital? Bro, I have enough capital to not need to worry about that, right? Like, my live account is as big as most people's funded accounts. So I don't need to really worry about that. You know, like if I trade funded and I get payouts, most realistically, I'm not going to rotate it back into live. I'm just going to take it as bonus money, basically. But yeah, if I had a small live account, to go back to that, if I had a small live account, then yes, I would. Let's say you have like 1,000, 2,000 in your live account or less. Yeah, trade a funded, get a payout from a funded, and then switch it over, right, to the live account, and then obviously scale like that. That's the best way to do it. How do you manage this numerous accounts and how you trade them? 1% risk on both. Take one trade on one, and then if I have another trade, I'll take it on the other. Simple. Actually, a lot of it's just due to how I'm feeling as well. Like, if I feel like I want to trade personal today, I'll trade personal. It's pretty simple. You don't need to overthink it. Amazing. Bought like a whole setup because I was trading on a poor laptop. Now I have a big screen and mouse, keyboard, etc. Backtesting going to be fun. Bro, trading becomes so much better when you actually, you know, have a good setup. It's way easier to trade. Most funniest English name must be Eugene. Yeah, who the fuck's called Eugene? No, realistically though, you know, I found out the other day there's a Russian name for Eugene, right? My girl told me. Evgeny, I think it's pronounced like that, like Yevgeny or something. is like the Russian equivalent of Eugene. I did not know that shit. Is it normal to be BE after 8 months on live? Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's completely normal. It's good that you're break even as well. Like, now the next stage is profitable, right? You have to go through a break even stage first before you become profitable. Yeah, some guy just commented on my Instagram. Wait, this is funny. Basically, the other day I rented a boat with my boys and my girl, right? And we just went and explored some caves and shit, rented a boat. Pretty fun, right? So I posted a reel about it. And this guy's like, bro, that boat is smaller than my tender. I was like, okay, G, chill out. Like, it's not really about how big the boat is. How many hours do you go live on YouTube? So I will be live on YouTube most days for like 2-3 hours. We trade New York session. Good question, but we trade New York session. So we trade from roughly 12:30 UK time to 2:30, 3:30 UK time, depending on the market, depending on setups, all that sort of thing, right? I became profitable in 1 month of trading. Is this luck? I don't know, bro. Did you work hard for it? If you worked hard for it, then it's not luck, right? You also might be in that phase of early trading where you think you're profitable, but you end up getting swept. I'm not saying you will be, but sometimes that can happen. If this 30 closes strong bullish, can we look for buys up? Nah, not really. I think we're bearish right now. The structure's pretty bearish. I don't want to trade now in this range. This range for me is like a no trade area. You don't know how much that boat costs and maintenance, and also it's not cheap to rent a boat like this. Classic low-key here. Now, it's just, I don't care. Like, it's a small boat. It was like a speedboat or whatever. I don't know, it was like 300 euros for a day. Yeah, it's nothing crazy. But the point of the post was not the fact that I'm on a big boat. Like, I'm not trying to flex going on a boat. The point of the thing is, it's a Tuesday afternoon. I'm with my boys and my girl, enjoying the time together because of like the freedom that trading's given me, right? Not because of, oh, materialistic, yeah, I'm on a fucking boat. Like, who cares? If I was on a yacht, that'd be different, right? But, bro, it's just a little, like, day boat. You know what I mean? The point is, yeah, enjoy life. But I feel so sorry for the people that are, that materialistic, right? That it's all about brand names or size of boat, size of your engine, like, all that sort of thing. It's just, bro, that's not what life is about. It's not about, I have a bigger boat than you. It's like, I guarantee I had more fun on that day than he has ever had on his boat, because all he's thinking about is how do I look or whatever, you know? It's just like, that's not who you want to be. That's not the type of person you want to be. You want to be someone who's actually just enjoying life, enjoying the fruits of their labor. True freedom, right, is literally doing what you want when you want. I don't care how big the car that I drive is or anything like that. It doesn't make a difference at all. And actually have friends, yeah, exactly. Exactly, like, it's just, it's a different outlook on life. This is something I've realized recently, like, yeah, I still like the nice cars and all that sort of thing, you know, the materialistic stuff, but at the end of the day, most important thing is, do you have family around you who love you? Do you have friends around you who love you? Do you have mates you can trust? And also, do you enjoy life? Do you go out in nature? Do you appreciate life? Are you grateful to God? All of that sort of thing, right? That's realistically all that matters. Trading's great for the money, but the money's only good for the freedom it buys you, right? For example, if I financed a car right now, let's say, this is why I never bought a car on finance, because I could have bought a G-Wagon when I moved to Cyprus easily on finance, right? But I don't want to be tied down to that. Say I want to move away from Cyprus tomorrow, I could just put my car on some, auction site. I don't have to do a certain amount of monthly payments, and then I just leave the country, right? It's super simple. But like, that's what real freedom is. Nothing to do with Birkin bags or Porsches or anything like that. Anyway, man, my trading view just got huge. Chat, we're still ranging here, but the 15-minute it technically broke the high and started to reject. So, do you believe in God? I thought you'd be an atheist. No, I believe in God. I'm a Christian there. Should I buy a 100k two-step account with 6% profit target or 8? if you got the money to pay for the 6% profit target, then why not, right? But I would just say go to ACG and stick with their regular account, like the 8% one. If you can get 6%, you can get 8, right? It's pretty simple. What's good, Jovan? How's it going, brother? How is it going? It's been a minute. Yes, sir. It's all good, though. As long as you come back, right? It's all that matters. Chat, can we get to 50 likes on the stream today? It'd be really important. I would really appreciate it. 6% is cheaper, but less drawdown. 8% has higher target with bigger drawdown. Oh, I did not know that. Cheaper, but less drawdown. 8% has higher target with bigger drawdown. What's the ratio? My best week so far? Huge. I'm glad to hear that, my friend. Trading snus, Red Bull, blue LEDs, dinner ready after your session. What more can you ask for? It's literally what I have all the time, apart from the snus and the Red Bull. I'm not a fan of either, to be honest. I mean, Red Bull's okay. Snus is not really the best. How you doing? I'm doing very, very well. Just waiting for a setup here, to be honest. We got, you did have comics open 10 minutes ago. 30 minutes is closing in 10 seconds here, chat. Looks like it's just going to close in the middle of the range. 6% profit target 6K. Target 2 6K. Loss 6K. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same ratio. I would go for the 6% one. Because for the 6% one, right, it's 6% and 6%, which is 12%. But the 8% one is 8%, 5%, which is 13%. So it's only 1% difference. So actually, maybe go for the 8K. So it's only 1% difference. What's ACG like with risk? I heard they don't like you risking more than 1% of the account on live. Yeah, 1.5%, 1%. Oh, chat, 30-minute bottom wick first and flipped here. Yeah, 1%, 1.5% on ACG. You'll be fine. I had a risk interview with them when I got my first payout over there, and they were completely okay, you know, as long as basically they just don't want you to be a degen, full margin, prop firm gambler, right? And if you're not that, then it's fine. Are there any stupid rules that put you slin? Or like 10-second and not having multiple positions? Or because there's no consistency rule unless you get the on-demand payouts, but just don't do that and then you'll be fine. Get the 2-week payout. And then there's no 10-second rule. You can have multiple positions open, that's fine. I don't know about hedging. I doubt you can hedge, to be honest. Maybe you can't hedge. I think you can martingale, though. I think they removed that rule. You're on vacation right now? No, I live in Cyprus, so I'm at my apartment here. This is my studio. If I was on vacation and had a studio like this, I'd be happy, but nah, I live here full time. Chat, 1 hour is pushing down here. This is extremely interesting. Oh, volume chat. Volume has entered the chat right now. What is going on here? Chat, what did I say though? We filled the range here. So sad that we're going to do it. Bro. Chat. Where has that come from? And we're going to go over to our news correspondent, Mr. Rays. Rays, what's happening here? Because gold's pushing down. There must be some sort of fundamental news here. What's it looking like on the scene? Rays is going to be like, yeah, SG, so basically what's just happened here is Israel has now bombed... I'm not going to say that. Actually on stream. This might be liquidity though. Yeah, SG, well, might not be US related. However, was there CAD? Oh shit, yeah, there was news, right? Oh, that's what it was. There was CAD news. There was actually, to be fair, an orange folder, but I think it's probably more related to the CAD. But it wasn't. Yeah, there was news, but it wasn't US dollar news, which is why I didn't think about it. That makes sense though. We're pushing straight back up into the range though. Right now I'm on second phase of 50k Thunder Pro account. You know about Thunder Pro? Not really, bro, to be honest. Not really. Chat, give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we're back. We are back, chat. Took 2 fat dubs the last 2 days. Caught a daily flip for 75 pips 2 days ago. And last night caught a sell for 55 pips. W. Good stuff, Mr. Rentero. Chat, this 1 hour looks so clean right now. If you can close below on the 1 hour, chat, it's going to be really nice here. Real nice. I want to see like problem is the 5-minute close are actually respecting. But can we take it on a 15? I think we have to wait for the 1 hour. Yeah, we can't even take it on the 15. That's so tough. Bro, if you can get a 1 hour closure below here in 20 minutes and then a top wick on the open, we are good to go. Especially now it's made this area here as well. We can have our stops above these highs. Maybe we can take it on the lower time frame. Maybe. If everything prints right. But look, like, stops up here. TP can be down here, right? And then we're looking at a very, very nice position in between these two levels to fill the range downwards. That would be textbook, chat. Completely perfect. All right, chat. Cool. We're back in business here. I just had to do something real quick. We are back. So, chat, the monthly closes in 10 days, right? The question is this monthly going to flip? Because I was just thinking about this. We have still no bottom wick on this monthly. It looks to me as if you want to come down and grab it. I can't lie. Like the previous monthly close, doji. We haven't had a bearish monthly close for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, nearly 6 months. So half a year we've just been bullish, bullish, bullish. This month was crazy. March, look at that. You literally opened up and immediately just pushed all the way up until the close of March. So for 30 days you just ripped up. Insane. Same here in March 24 as well, chat. Same thing. How weird. Wait, when's the next March? Oh. Chat, when's the next March? Okay, this one breaks the cycle. Just tell me if it buys or sells now. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Caught a buy from that bottom wick. Good shit, man. Congrats. Chat, this 30-minute wants to flip here. He still didn't sweep the lows though, right? So again, for me right now, buys would be after we come and sweep this low. But I still think, chat, I've been seeing this happen over and over recently, right? What I've been seeing is, it did it yesterday as well. I caught the buys, but then I got out. But what happened was, where was this? Like here, maybe? No. Oh yeah, so like you'll sweep the lows, and then you'll still push down. So basically it's been grabbing liquidity, and then still making the move to the downside. Which is really weird. So like this one, for example, grabbed liquidity and rejected, still pushed down. This one here, grabbed liquidity and rejected. You eventually still push down. Which tells me that sells are a little bit stronger than the buys right now. True freedom is essential like air, and without it, there is only darkness. Very true, brother. Boom, boom, boom. 1 hour flipped here, chat. So the 1 hour's flipped bullish. All right, cool. GU dub, done for the week. Good stuff, Desad. Congrats. Oh. So chat, if this 30-minute flips, you could see a push upwards, to be honest. But I'm still a little bit hesitant here, to be truly honest. Yeah, it did flip. I know it flipped and reflipped, but I'm just saying, like, if it flips and closes bullish, sorry, that's what I mean. But the 15-minute is closing here in about 3 minutes. So maybe actually it came and grabbed the flip. And yes, these structure's still bearish. Chat, this could be interesting here, actually. 5-minute just reflipped. I want to see what happens here, chat. Very interested to see what happens here. Looking all intelligent today? Oh, you're cute. Cute, cute, cute. How are we going to close here? Chat, this hourly is going to... I think this hourly is going to tell us everything we need to know. Literally everything. So realistically, I think we'll either get a trade on this hourly or no trade. That's most likely what's going to happen here because... I mean, we could potentially wait till NYSE as well, but... What I want to see is a closure below this level right now, to be honest. But if you start to reject here and close bullish on the 1 hour, maybe you could take the buys back up, maybe. But the problem is, right, the structure's bearish, but we have started to range a little bit now. Like, if you actually look at what's happening, since we got into this range, you've just started to consolidate. Just pure consolidation here between these 2 points. So now, like, if you get sells from anywhere other than below the range, most likely you're going to continue up. And if you continue to do this today, chat, I'm not going to sit there all day and watch it. That is not in my daily tasks right now. Structure's bringing us down here, chat. I think we're looking good here, chat, for the next 15 minutes right now. Chat, another thing that I was talking about yesterday to one of my students as well is you guys need to understand the importance of time throughout candles. So a lot of people think about, oh yeah, like an hourly candle, 30-minute candle, all that sort of thing. What most people don't think about is like the time within those hourly candles. So for example, if a 30-minute candle like this comes down in the first couple of minutes, most likely it's going to flip, right? But if it comes down in the end of the candle, so like in the last 20 minutes or, the last 10 or 5 minutes of the candle, likelihood is a continued push. So again, like for example, on wick entries, you want to be taking wick entries within the first sort of 5-10 minutes of the candle. That's ideal for you. You don't want to be taking it maybe the first half of the candle, so the first 30 minutes of the 1 hour candle potentially, but you want to be taking it realistically in the first couple of minutes because that gives the candle way more time to flip and it's more likely there's a liquidity grab present, right? As well as that, you want to be making sure you understand when candles are pushing as well. So for example, if candles are starting to move and the volume increases towards the end of candles, which for example, like this previous 1 hour did, that's when you start to get no top and no bottom wick candles, right? So you'll get the no bottom wick candle because it was pushing as we move. And what normally tends to happen with that is you get the same move going on the open. The momentum obviously just takes you, right? Same thing here, right? You can definitely see this candle right now here was pushing down, and then in the last like couple of minutes we were pushing back up, and as that candle closes here, the momentum continues upwards with us. So you can essentially say the likelihood, I know it's pretty much 50-50, right, if a candle's going to open bottom or top wick first, but it actually isn't, because depending on where the momentum is going to go, right, this is how I'm able to say to you guys, I think we're gonna get like a no bottom wick, or I think we're going to open top wick first, etc. So if we're moving on the open, or sorry, just before the close, back up, as you can see right here, the likelihood is this candle is going to continue up like this. And that's when you can start to think about, okay, like a wick entry is valid right now, or maybe a wick entry isn't valid. And then if you get a candle with like a closure below, we're pushing down as we close. So let's say this candle starts to push down right now as we close, and like in the last couple of seconds it closes here. Well, the likelihood is you need to be entering off rip because the momentum is going to take us straight down. There's no reason for us to be ripping straight down like this as the candle comes down to close and then randomly just start pushing back up, right? So if it closes on a move down, that move is going to likely continue down like that. And that's when you can sort of look at taking off rip entries or stuff like that. So that's just something that came into my head right now to teach you, because understanding that as well is a very important concept, right? A very, very important concept. What's good, Tom? How's it going, bro? Man? I said Bran, like combination of bro and man. What's good? Are you selling? Cookie? No, not yet. I'll be selling potentially in the next 13 minutes if we get that closure below. I'll be looking at sales, right? It looks like we might, though. I can't lie. It really looks like we might. How did the 15 close? Weak bearish. That's why I trade on the 5 seconds to go into the future. Oh, the minus 5 seconds to go into the future and trade futures. Smart. Chat, I've actually got a DeLorean in my garage downstairs. I just go back in time. Anytime I need to get a position, I just quickly go downstairs, whip it back into the future, into the past. These streams are becoming my mid-set entertainment. Yeah, bro's replaced doom scrolling mid-set or with the streams. W. TP hit on EU. What did you catch, D? Send it in the Discord. Oh, you probably have. Ah, you did. This one. Bro, you hit TP on that. So you just risked $125 to make a K. That is... Bro's getting those 1 to 9s. W. Fluidity FX, you've changed your name to AKA the new Bobby Axelrod. Insane. What a series, by the way. Been holding the gold sales from Monday, 34.29. W, bro, congrats. You're in some big profit right now. Bro, D, I can't, you actually don't realize what you're doing on this account. It's kind of crazy, bro. So D, you're up like 13K right now on a 50K account. What even is that? That's like nearly 30%. That's crazy, bro. 30% on a funded account is mad work. Like, seriously crazy work. They must... Wait, you must be able to scale up now. Go and check on... Wait, can you scale up on Top Step? Chat, do they offer like a scaling plan? Bro, you must be able to scale up. I'm not affiliated with these guys, but... I don't know, man. Exactly 14K? That is crazy, bro. 14K is huge. Chat, look at this. We're setting up right now. This is the position I want here. You actually did close below. No bottom wick, though. If we can close here, chat, you look very, very good for sales to continue down right now. Like, very nice. I'm going to want to see top wick first, though, on the open. But if we can close like this on the 1 hour, chat, we're going to be in there exactly like swimwear. Any volume or liquidity confirmation you use? It's gold, right? Yeah, it's gold, and I do use volume and liquidity, right? But I don't use it an indicator for it. I use price action. It's also a 4 hour close. Ooh. Oh, on a wonder it is, right? Wait. Starting to reject, chat. See, this is what you don't want, right? Chat, stay locked in here though. Positions forming potentially in the next sort of 8 minutes here. Wait, do you have 14K? No, you have like 9K after the payout, right? Yeah, okay. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? I do know the Muffin Man. Where will your TP be if you sell them? Why? It'll be the range fill, right? It'll be down towards 33.28. Because that's the next major major support here. So you should push down into 28, to be honest. Chat, that was surely a good Gingerbread Man impression, right? From Shrek? Surely. I thought I killed that, to be honest. Pretty disappointed there was no... I'm joking. I'm trying to see if we can hold back to 3K levels. I know it's far off. Maybe, bro. You know, in Thunder Pro, if I make profit today, I can get that in the next 0 seconds to under a few hours. It's crazy, bro. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But I would rather trust a firm that has a bit more history, to be honest. Oh. But let's try and get you some profit, right? So we can withdraw it on the spot. 7 minutes, chat. Pushing back up, man. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see us push up from here, man. I want to see us close back below and just rip through that range. Break even's most likely going to be this wick fill, right? Stops to be would be like here. That would give you, depending on where you close, somewhere between like 30 and 40 pips. A-book prop firm? Is it an A-book prop firm? I don't believe that. I don't believe it is. Nah, there's no way it is. That's not a sustainable business model. Also, you don't really want to be A-booked. You'd rather be B-booked, especially on a prop firm. You'd much rather be B-booked. Yeah, no, it's not. Do you play video games? No, not really. I don't really have time for it. I'm not going to lie. Chat, if you don't have like a If you don't have a mil liquid, you can't be playing video games. That's my rule. No, I'm joking. But realistically, you shouldn't have time to play video games. Had a massive loss earlier. I'm up by $5 now. Congrats. For today? Yeah, no, I got it. I got that it was for today. Don't worry. 5-minute closing here, chat. Starting to reject a little bit as well. Seen other guys trade with Bookmap. Yeah, I spoke to Bookmap, the guys the other day. They're actually really good. I'm meant to be testing out that platform, but I haven't been doing it recently. I need to actually do that, to be honest. I spoke to Bookmap. Actually, the company Bookmap approached me and asked me to like test their product out. So I need to do that. I'm busy and still buying games. Yeah, I know, bro. I was a bit sarcastic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really that serious with it. But like, if it's taking up hours, then yeah, it shouldn't be, right? My plan will be getting 100K and 200K in all the popular firms. Yeah, W, bro. Your main plan should be to get a 100K live account, right? That's when you're really a trader. That's when you can really start to make some serious money. If you get them 1% a day, chat, you're making 1K a day, 5K a week, 20 bands a month. Obviously, chat, though, we're real traders. We know that it doesn't work like that, right? You're going to take losses, but you get the point, right? Those wins start to compound very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. Is Bookmap worth it, though? No. Maybe, yeah. But, like, if you don't know the simple concepts of price action or anything like that, then there's no point adding Bookmap in there. It's not going to help you. In fact, it's only going to make things worse. You think a 10K prop is worth it? I've got a 50K. Was just wondering to buy another 10K. If you've got a 50K, bro, just stick at the 50K. There's no point getting a 10K. Are you going to take the trade on the funded or today or the live account? Probably my live account. Oh, we're struggling here, chat. Really struggling off this level. I still think we push down, but I think this is probably the lower high being made right now. NYIC might do something? Yeah, but it needs to close below first, right? Hope to get this, yeah, my first funded account. Slowly getting there. Hard to trade if you work 4 days of a company. Have to figure out if I can manage it. Trade either before or after work, right? That's literally it. Or just trade on the day that you're off. I know that's shit and it takes longer, but it's probably one of the best options, to be honest. Two minutes till the closure here, chat. Lock it in. Chat, can we get to 50 likes on today's stream? Much appreciated if we can. Hopefully we can push down here. Make a nice little closure below the level. If we can do that, chat, we're looking very, very good here. It needs to be quite convincing though. It can't just close like at the level. It's gonna be a bit whack, to be honest. Look at the way we're like rejecting now as well. It's very difficult. It's the 1 minute saying. That 5 no bottom wicks come to hurt us, I think. But let's see. Maybe there's hope, chat. Maybe there's hope. Super struggling though, I can't lie. Your chart aesthetics is so cool. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I spent ages trying to make them look good. What's good, Tom? How's it going, brother? Trading my day off, but last week no trades on that day, so very slow. Yeah, fair. Fair. Gold's a little bit weird these days. Yeah, it is a little bit. Chat, we're pushing down here. You came and made a bottom wick for the previous 5 as well. hopefully this wasn't just the high that we needed to make, right? Hopefully you still need to come up and grab liquidity after the close, chat. Because if you just pop straight down here, there's still no trade, right? Unfortunately. That's not how it works. Oh my God, yeah, we're rejecting. Chat, I have a very strong feeling we're just gonna rip straight down off that open. If we do that, I don't want to say it's cooked, but it might be cooked. What's your plans for the weekend? Not much, bro. I'm playing Padel tonight, but other than that, nothing really crazy. 28 seconds here, chat. Focus up. This is the position that I want right here. Oh my God, are we even gonna close below, chat? What did I say as well, chat? What did I say about the pop down on the open? Literally, what did I say? Yeah, there's no trade here, man. 1 minute's making support over here. Cooked. I did call it as well. I actually called both things there. I called that we're going to close basically respecting, and I called the pop down on the open. What do you think about payout versions? Like, what's better, bi-weekly or on demand? With ACG, go for the bi-weekly because with the on demand, they make you do a consistency, like, what's it called? Consistency score. So go with ACG, but go and, but don't use on demand, right? Use the bi-weekly. You can wait for a payout, man. When price makes a new low, how would you target for shorts? I wouldn't right now. We're rejecting here. This looks like liquidity for me, chat. It's a horrible closure. It's just horrible price action as well right now. Geoguessr. Not yet. I'll probably wait, chat. I'll wait 30 minutes here till the till NYSE open. Chat, by the way, drop a like if you haven't already, man. I really do appreciate it here. But yeah, I'll wait till NYSE open, see what we do. Don't trade gold. I think I'm going to still trade gold. It's a waste of time. Gold's made me way over $100,000 in the past 18 months. I don't think it's a waste of time. For now, okay. I hear that. I hear that. For now, yeah, you clarified. But I'm not doing any other pair, to be honest. My data works with gold, so I have to stick with it. Do you trade raw on ACG? No, I trade the no commission account on ACG, which cooked me the other day. Can't lie, it did cook me the other day. Mentee became the mentor. Yeah, D's off, man. I'm telling you, bro, D made more money last week than me. That's what I'm saying. I made a TikTok about that, actually. I'm going to post it soon. But, like, it's the first time ever that one of my mentees has made more money than me in a week. Ever. Which is sick. Like, I'm super gassed about that. I think that's incredible. That's what you want, right? Like, when you're teaching people one-on-one or teaching people in general, right? You want them to be making more money than you because then you know the product works. Like if one of my, you know, fair enough they make money, that's good. But if someone starts to make more money than you, that's fucking crazy. But I'm gonna have to catch up real quick. Gold is a dragon, you gotta tame it. Yeah, true. It's only a good reflection on yourself. Exactly. I think some like mentors, I know one specific mentor in the industry, not naming names, but when traders used to start doing well that were in his like thing, he'd get really pissed off, like because they started to do better than him. He got jealous and shit. Not naming names, but anyway, that can never be me, man. I want to see you guys win. I want to see success for all of you guys. Does the payout happen every 14 days automatically? Nah, it means you can apply twice a month, right? Every 2 weeks. Chat, this 1 hour consolidation is very strange. Sorry, 1 minute is very weird. Very, very weird. The higher the consolidation, the stronger the breakout, as they say. This is true. But chat, you notice how, right, as you saw us come down and start to push, you saw that we were rejecting over. This is a very good teaching point, right? Take notes. So this is where watching candles actually is very important. You saw every time we came down and tried to close below, look, what do we do? Like you reject, you keep projecting over and over again back upwards. Even though price action was bearish, we kept rejecting upwards. You keep seeing wicks and then strong pushes. And if you watched the candles as they were printing, right, what they were doing is making quick moves upwards and then like slowly consolidating back down and then quick moves upwards, like we're seeing right here. When you see this, this is an indication, first of all, that there's a very strong resistance like right here. Secondly, it means more buyers are entering the market. So there's more strength in buys right now because the candles are moving quicker in one direction than they are the other. So that's why I was very hesitant to take the sells here, because you can see quite clearly how much we were pushing upwards and struggling to push down. So that's why you need to get good at learning to watch candles actually in live time. That's why, for me personally, FX replay doesn't work. That's why back testing on TradingView doesn't work, because you can't see like a 1 minute literally pushing up and down within the like second by second, right? You can't see that. So you need to understand and learn how to do that. And that has just saved us here potentially from a losing position right now, because gold actually did kind of close below here. If I wasn't looking at that price action, like I just said, you might have thought, okay, fuck it. You know, gold's closed below here. Why do we have two? Gold's closed below here. Let's just take these sells. But now you'd be stuck in some fat drawdown because you essentially didn't understand how the market was moving and actually which direction the pressure was in the market or not. Make sense? Hopefully it does. Was that a 5 minute no top wick? Oh my God, it was. I've only traded pre-Asian session all this week, right after the daily close. It's been clean. W, bro, that sounds good. If you found something that works, then stick with it, right? Is there a backtest system that you can see the movements of each candle? I don't think you can, to be honest. That's why I love forward testing. I might be wrong though, chat. If you know something, then correct me by all means. The lower time frames are actually your entries and reactions to levels. The higher the time frame structure is your main bias that you need to trade with. Combine both and you will make it. Yeah, that's pretty much true, right? I mean, I would stay away from like the 1 and the 5 for your entries. You want to be taking entries off like the 15 and 30 and the 1, to be honest. The 1 minute and the 5 minute is for like lower time frame direction. So if you're understanding if you're in the right direction or not, right? Okay, all right, cool. I'm not gonna read it out, no free promo, but if they want to pay me, they can pay me to promote them. I'm joking. I'm not really. Chat, how many likes are we on the stream, man? Someone tell me. We better be on above 50. I've literally been dropping free game all stream. Free game, free knowledge, free value. So you guys better pump up the likes, man. 40 likes, okay, respectable. Let's get it above 50 before the stream ends, chat. I'm gonna wait till NYSE open. Chat, look at this, see? Big ass rejection right there. What did we say, man? What did we say? We waited for our area and it didn't form correctly. You've just saved yourself a fat amount of drawdown right now, chat. Serious amount of drawdown. Real bad, man. Chat. Get to learn to read levels like I can read them, and get to learn to read price action like I can read it. It becomes intuitive. It literally does become intuitive. Gonna make $10 billion. Shit, YouTube, that's a joke, by the way. Don't give me a strike for saying that. My TP hit from the buy of earlier. W. Millionaire. I love that video. Rich lifestyle. There's a 1 hour FVG also as well. Would you not look at that for sales off that? Personally, I don't trade with FVGs, right? Is it this? I think it's that, right? I don't trade FVGs, so personally, I wouldn't. If it's part of your strategy, potentially. But for me, it's just not a part of the strategy. Simple as that. Millionaire. Yeah, this one. Rich millionaire. Love this video. What a video that is. I see, I've just found out about this guy. Oh, sorry, you're answering someone else in chat. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no stress, bro. Bombaclat! Reach! He's the first English trader I've seen. That's what I'm saying, man. We're doing it like no one else out here. Not many English traders. That's actually true. I didn't even think about that, but it's very true. There's not many English like trading influencers, to be honest. Especially streamers. I think I'm one of the only ones. Which is why you should stay here, man, because the Brits do it best. We know that, right? Fucking Yanks, Europeans. Get them out of here, man. All we need is just start playing Rule Britannia or something in chat. No, I'm joking. No, I appreciate it, brother. Can't understand the Yankee lingo. Exactly. Exactly. 0 Irish ones. Got to step up for the nation. Nah. I'm about to take a buy here. 33.51. That's what you're going to start pulling up like Crypto Maniac, huh? Stop loss 33.34. It's definitely how you speak. What are you smoking? Fuck knows. No idea. I thought that was a pretty decent Irish accent. No Irish gurus because no one understands what they're saying. Spoice bag. Yeah, I actually love the Irish accent. I can't lie. Cryptomania, you gotta have Versatile as your intro music, and then it's easy. Versatile on the intro music. What else? I'm trying to think of some more stereotypes. When you win a trade, you gotta have a little leprechaun that comes running across the screen or something like that. Chat, 15-minute closing here in how long? 2 minutes. It was a good Irish accent, but you went half Jamaican there in the middle. Yeah, my bad. I can't switch that easy between the two. What's the, you know, you have to have like a phrase to get yourself into every accent. Instead of muscle man, muscle leprechaun. Yeah, trust me. Who would win in a fight? The leprechaun or your muscle man? Or your muscle man shoulder pressing? Bro, this guy's winning every fight. This guy's winning every fight. Like zero. He's not losing. Look, he's been doing curls for literally 2.5 years right now. Or not curls, shoulder presses. Way too big. They actually tried to design it off me, but I was too big, so they had to downsize him a little bit. Whale oil beef hooked is the phrase for whale oil beef hooked. What does that even mean? Nah. Oh, yeah, okay. We'll all be fucked. Yeah, that's it, right? You actually got me as well. Chat, 15-minute closing here in a minute's time. Bro, that boat is smaller than my tender. Shut up, man. Nailed it? Yeah, exactly. Nah, surely the one for the Irish accent is top of the morning to you. That's the only one. 2025. Yeah, chat. That guy can get fucked too. Excuse my French. I don't mean to be crude, but I'm joking. I'm joking. This guy's just clip farming. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect the clip farm. He saw my video was popping. He was like, let me react to that shit. But who was the one who got the views in the first place, chat? Me. 15-minute closing, incredibly bullish here, chat. Like, engulfing, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 previous candles here. Engulfing the past 7 candles here. So you just wiped out basically an hour and 15 minutes in one candle. That's why, chat, that's why, by the way, number one teaching point right here, that's why we only take a short position on the market, right? Like, that's why you're not short as in a small one, right? That's why we don't try and catch every single move. If you were trying to catch like the monster move, right? You just saw hella profit. And let's say you're in a trade from here, now you're being drawdown, or at least you'd be coming back to break even, right? That's why you just take your piece of the pie. Understand where levels are. For example, we saw there was a level here. Your take profit should have been there if you're in sales. If it wasn't, then I don't know what you're doing. Like, this is really strong rejection area, really, really strong. But people will go, nah, I need a 5-to-1, I need a 6-to-1 risk to reward. I have to hold it. I have to hold it. My strategy is telling me to hold it. And then they come back and get cooked. It's like, bro, you don't need to do that. I would take this move. I don't care. I'll take this. I'll take a little piece of the pie. Do you have a stream editor for clips of your trades? Yeah, I do, but I'm hiring clippers, by the way. Chat, if you guys want to be a clipper for me, join this server. Wait. Oh, shit, I'm in streamer mode. I can't send an invite. Wait. I'm hiring clippers. We're going to pay you very well as well. How many pips you do? It depends, bro. It depends on the market. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a fixed sort of thing that I'm going for. You guys get paid? Nah. This is to clip it up, edit it, and post it on your own Instagram page, right? It's a different type of clipping. What's good, Joshua? How you doing, brother? Then you'll get paid if you do that. I texted on IG. Amos, join that server. Join that server, man. Wait. Which server is it? Please tell me I picked the right one. No, it's not the right one. It's not the right one. Mods, delete those messages. It's the wrong one. Yo, mods. Delete that quick. Bro, I clicked the wrong... Wait. Invite people. Okay, this one's the right one. Fuck. If you join that server, leave it. Fuck. Wait. Cryptomaniac, wait, what? Why is Cryptomaniac not a mod? Yeah, no, he is. That's an alt account, no? Wait, what? Bro, if you look up 5 messages earlier, he's still a mod. Just got unwrenched. That's insane. Wait, let me add you back. No way you just got unmoderated. 90 pips in going to book at 100. Crazy. I missed the OF server. Someone linked me. Insane. Bro, this guy. Chat, it's a shambles right now. It's a shambles. But yeah, the second link I sent is because I tried to delete your message? Nah, I don't think so. Seems like you need new mods? Nah. I've joined the server. Good shit, Amos. Okay, cool. Chat, we have 10 minutes here till NYSE Open. Bro, that actually threw me off. I can't lie. That actually threw me off. Right, we're back though, we're back. So we broke structure here as well. You should continue up towards the top of the range, but we've just moved like, what, 100 pips here? 15-minute close bullish? Yeah, 100 pip move right now. So I do expect to see a tap into the top of the range right now. Maybe this was liquidity, but then again, you didn't sweep any lows. So maybe we just want a range, chat. Let's see what happens here on the 30-minute closure. You got 9 minutes till NYSE. If nothing happens on NYSE, then... yeah, man. Looks like a Geoguessr pattern to me. Chat, pixel letters pattern back in the day. That was OG. Chat, if you still remember the pixel letters pattern, you're an OG. Chat, should we play one for the... for the culture? Do you reckon they've made any updates? Oh, chat, this is giving me nostalgia right now. This is giving me nostalgia here. Right, wait. Chat, you know what we have to do? Imagine if today, out of all days, it was beans. Chat, we'll play this whilst we wait for the closure, right? We've got 8 minutes. I'm still trading here. We'll play this whilst we wait for the closure. What's the word, chat? Someone want to help me out? Chat, this is... you guys asked to play pixel letters. You better send me in some fucking suggestions. Bull G is crazy as a guess. Can't be funds. Chat, we're ripping up. Oh, holy shit, wait. Let's lock in on the markets for a second here. Chat, you might close above the level, you know. If you do, I don't even know what to say. Like, is this the liquidity grab of all liquidity grabs? NYSE in 6 minutes. Nice 17 pip win done for the week. You caught the 15-minute buys or what? Yeah, I think so. W, bro. What's this game? Pixel letters. It's an OG game. We used to play it on the stream like over a year ago. It's basically like Wordle, but not. Anyway, are we going to be able to get a position here, chat? That is the question. If I would have made... ah, that's Mr. Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda entering the chat. You can't let that come into your mindset here. Stop loss below previous 5 wick. It's not bad, to be fair, bro. Not bad at all. 6 minutes, chat. Imagine we close above this time. Chat, if we close with a no top wick here, I can't lie, sells might be valid for that 1 hour flip. Like, because the 1 hour is still going to be open, right? It's only the 30 minute that's not open here. You know, I know in an alternate reality I won and that brings me peace. It's a good way to think about it. You won in this reality though, right? Float? It can't be. Because there's a line across the top here. It's got to be like... That is a word. Fuck off. Oh no, it's 2 T's. Never mind. 5 minutes here, chat. So I text again because I've created a ticket for onboarding. Yeah, W, bro. Eject? Yeah. Can you show the word again? Eject is a shout. Ooh. You gonna take a buy SG with 50 pineapples? Yes, sir. Right, chat, 4 minutes. Let's lock in on this closure, though. To be honest, that was a good ass guess. What can it be with a something... Wait, what? That's weird as fuck, no? It's got to be a consonant here. What word is there where there's a consonant with a J next to it? Chat, we might actually close above here on the 30 minute as well. That is crazy. You just filled the range again in like one candle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 7. Let's say 7. You basically just took out 7 previous 30-minute candles worth, which is like 3.5 hours of work in one candle there. Rejecting off the high here, though. This is insane. This is really crazy price action. Really insane price action here. So, like, I was thinking you get like a no top wick at the top of the range. You could jump in shorts from like here, right? Off that 30-minute no top wick. That's not going to happen now because we did push above the range. So, I think you're just going to get a closure at the top of the range. And that's going to be it, right? Like, Fjord, that's what it is. That's a great guess. That's an incredible guess. W. It's not an English word, though, yeah. That's why it threw me off. I guess it is, though, now, kind of. We've adapted it. But I didn't think there was. I just took 500,000 pineapples, W. Chat, 1 minute here. 1 minute. I don't know if we're going to get anything, to be honest. Probably not, right? Yeah, chat, this is pretty cooked, I can't lie. So tough, man. Like, we were so close to a position here. I feel like gold's just toying with us recently. Literally just playing with us. "15 seconds. Oh my days, chat. Imagine it just closes above. No top wick. It actually is gonna. So close. Chat, that is unbelievably cooked. Like, there's literally nothing I can take there. Absolutely nothing. So what we're gonna do, every time we can't take a trade and we have to call it a stream, jump on the Geoguessr. Chat, listen, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got a new video coming out either today or tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Make sure you have subscribed. Make sure you drop a like, all that good shit. It's completely free and it helps out the channel a lot. The volume is going crazy right now, chat, but there is 0 positions here. That is horrible. And yeah, man, look, that's going to be it from me. Jump into the game and let's call it a session, man. Let's call it a week even. I'm going to go play Padel straight after this pretty much. So most likely going to be a week for me. And yeah. Chat, I'll give you guys 10 seconds to jump in. Appreciate it, bro. Have a good weekend. Yeah, chat, have a great weekend. If you're doing anything interesting, let me know in the Discord. Send it in. I always like to see what you guys are getting up to. And yeah, other than that, chat, look. The value from today's stream went crazy enough, right? You should be coming away from today's stream as a better trader than you were before. So that's the most important thing. And yeah, let's start the game. Do you have mods to handle tickets? Yeah, I do. It will take a second though. We're just working on something at the minute. Is this... This feels like... South Africa, like a gentrified area of South Africa. I don't know if I'm wrong. Oh, I wasn't wrong. I was fucking right. How did I know that? That was just intuition right there. Oh my god, chat, look at gold. We're just gone. Wait. Pusat. Chat, where is this? Somewhere up here, maybe? Fucking nowhere near, man. That was not good. How am I still first? Oh, chat. Wait. Let me just clutch this up real quick. Oh, this is the motherland, no? Chat, is this? I think this might be here. Might actually just be France, but yeah, fuck it. Oh, what? Belgium? What? Chat, look, by the way, if gold closes back into the range after sweeping these highs, closes bearish on the next 30 minute, you could take some sells off of that, right? But that's the only position I see being valid right now. That's the only one. Alright, where is this? Tell me where you are. I don't know. It's like Wales, United Kingdom. Mad. New Zealand. 0 points for me. I'm actually getting cooked on this one, chat. Final round, and we're literally on 8k points. This is not a good game for anyone here. Oh, come on, give me something. Give me a sign. fuck. Complete wrong side of the map. Perf. No, chat, not even top 3. I'm normally top 3. All right, fuck it. Tropical Abyss first. And Emmanuel second. And Noodleholtz third. The word was fjord on Pixel Letter Spion. My bad about the Geoguessr. Chat, look, that's it from me today, man. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend as well. Chat, I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Much love to you all. Peace out. See you in the next one. I'm going to try and get a stream ending animation over the weekend. Green, what's good, my brother? Chat, see you in the next one. Peace out. Much love. Bye-bye.